Hello, hello, welcome to today and today's messages. Let's tune in. $432. Yes. Excelente. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see what wisdom, what messages, insights, things to think about, consider, look at things from a different perspective, transmute, integrate, celebrate. Togetherness. And number 18. Together forever. Togetherness. And I'm getting balance, internal, because we've got the Geminis and the twins, right? And they grow together. Twins grow together. Twins grow together. Twin flames. They're like connected souls. The manifestation of divine counterparts within. There's our wisdom center. Ooh. What is this one? Celebration time, come on. It's a confirmation. Ding, 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 ding. Wow. Okay. Confirmation tells us that our consciousness is developing rapidly. Develop your power of thought and create what you really want. If you look for confirmations of things not working out, then you will receive confirmations of things not working out. So, look for confirmations of things working out, and you will find confirmations of things working out, right? Yes. This is how we do it. Okay, got the soundtrack on for today. What do we got? Oh, beautiful. Gibo. The swan. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. Partnerships. Togetherness. Something about a promise and a bond of fidelity, allegiance, and trust. The swan knows the gift of lasting love. Joining with their partner, they exchange a promise and a bond of fidelity, allegiance, and trust. Each lives in the harmonious cycle of giving and receiving while caring for, loving, and protecting the other. Aww, it's so cute. Okay. Gibo is a beautiful and generous symbol of sacred exchange. To receive, you must also release. When blessed, you should in turn bless, Gibo encourages honoring your commitments and contracts and returning like for like. Union comes in many forms: love, friendship, family, and business. Okay, gifts, partnership, sacrifice, fair exchange, and honor. Okay, so in all of your togetherness situations, oh man, oh my, look at what has come up for us right now. Okay, so protect yourself before you wreck it yourself. When towers present themselves, when disruptions present themselves, when upheavals and loss of control, shifts and changes abruptly happen, guard against assuming the worst, right? If you want confirmation, consider it instead a confirmation of things shifting, moving, changing in your favor. Always, always, everything is happening in your favor. It is just your perspective that determines whether it is you're celebrating it or not, right? Something like that. Okay. What? Togetherness, Gibo, confirmation, and clumpety. Clumpety confirmation. Okay. You're tending to you, your garden, the garden that is you. You are a garden, right? You need to do all the work, the upkeep, the nurturing, the fertilizing, the weeding, the mulching, the destructo moments, and the resting, pausing, and faith moments. After you plant, you allow to grow, right? This has been your process of healing. The star heals themselves, strips bare, reflects, and heals, sheds, strips away the illusion, right? This is what you have been doing, building your independence, moving yourself away from external validation. Sorry, external validation. So this is the independence card in the material world. So standing on your own, right? This standing on your own as part of your healing journey. Okay, there's a gift coming in because of it, and it is a result of the changes that you have made in your world, right? This is the vision board, your action to balance and to go after and to shape and to co-create in the world that you want to live in. This is done through your choices, right? Choosing love over fear and all of that jazz. Okay, so this is also you becoming one able to receive, right? This hand is just in process of materializing in time to receive the gifts, right? This is what you have been doing on your healing journeys, learning how to receive. And I mean, receiving on all the levels, because it's like the fruits of your labor. Yeah, well, obviously, right? You're working hard on your garden, the tending, and so the blooms, the growth, the abundance that comes from it, from your hard work, from your dedication, from your focus, right? will bring rewards, will bring fruit, will bring harvest. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. It did come as its own clump. So if we were talking about well, all the energy around you. So you and what is mirrored of you in your relationship. So if we are talking about a togetherness of partnerships, right, then your partners will have gone through this same kind of process, focusing on self, stripping away illusions, healing, taking ownership and responsibility for the world that they create, and learning to become one able to receive. Hyper independence, right? I can do it all on my own. And so he's like, oh, let me help you take those groceries in. It's like, no, I can totally do it. I can do it. I need to prove to you, to myself, to everybody that I can do it, even though it's breaking my arm. I got 50 bags on one side, 49 bags on the other. I got it, right? But this is about stepping into an era where you don't need to prove yourself, right? You know what you're capable of. Now it's a time to recognize that it's okay. It's okay. If somebody is there and they're offering help, sure, grab a bag or two, right? I know I can take it all in, but I don't gotta. I can accept help. This is part of the graciousness, right? The having grace, the humility, and how we learn to accept from others, right? To receive. We got another clump. It's been quite clumpy these days. So we'll read it as a clump, okay? So the top of the clump is the spark that starts the fire, okay? It is your passion stick. It is your drive, your inner flame, the thing that makes you go, oh, I want to go that way. I want to do that thing. I want to experience the things. I want to move passionately forward. Okay, this could be a brilliant idea that you have that you just have to run with, a creative idea that you have that you just have to hyperfixate on for 10 hours, right? But remember to eat and drink water. Okay. Oh, yes. You are only moving upon the things that are sparking you. Every other time you are in a receiving mode, able to, like, you birth your ideas and then effortlessly you receive the blooms, right? This is these two cards. Once momentum is built, this is the tending, right? You've already fertilized the soil with your tending. And so all the seeds that you pop out are all going to bloom and grow. And then you receive those blooms when they come back at you, right? That is the way of the Empress. Ooh. Who is also very grounded, okay, sturdy, firm, stable in the material, the big, well, the second big boss. You know, the Emperor's the big boss, but the King of Pentacles is the next big boss. I don't know the ranks. It's like the CEO. CEO. What does that even stand for? Creative expressionist originator. Okay, and wow. Heart space, okay. Beautiful. The balance between your rooted groundedness in the material and your flowing heart space movement in the emotional. This is how you are maintaining your balance in the Empress mode. Beautiful. And finally, the faith in it all happening behind the scenes, right? The Empress isn't checking to see if all the seeds that she's popped are going to bloom or not. She's too busy receiving the blooms of previous seeds to worry about the other ones. There is no worry in the Empress world. She holds the frequency of love. She allows all things to line up, to appear, to present, to come to her. And that is gorgeous. That is a gorgeous way of being, right? Free to express, to explore, to create, to enjoy, to bask, right? To revel in the blooms, reveling in the blooms. Yes, which I recommend. Mm. Yes. See, mine only have the 4 petals. That other bloom I showed a few days ago, they have the multi petals. I mean, do that often. If you don't have your own bush to stick your face in someone else's bush, okay? But make sure everybody is consenting, okay? Say, excuse me, beautiful lilacs, do you mind if I smell your sweet, sweet scent? And it will be like, oh, please do. I am here just for you to smell. Was one of the things. Okay, we got your experience coming out. Okay, your pathway, your stepping stones. And this is how you are balancing and moving. Okay, I feel like your experience is like your tipping point, your center point that you're either flowing and feeling, intuiting, or you are taking action, grounded, focused, right? Because we've got the king and queen here. King of earth, queen of water. So this could be always balance within, right? Aspects within, and then reflected externally. As we go, as we go, as we grow. Okay, let's get other cards. What other cards? Telepathy Oracle speaks of togetherness. Oi. Okay. Who's coming out to play with us today? Oh. feels like it's getting out of control. Dang it. Okay. Okay, we got some. One fell on the floor. Oh, it's two fell on the floor. This is the extra attention. Okay, guilty. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Yes. Is that imposter syndrome, right? This paradox of I am deserving, what makes me more deserving than someone else, right? Let it go. Let go. Some things are best. Let go and let the universe work it out in its divine timing. Let go of all of the things, of the guilt. If it's meant to be yours, it's meant to be yours. Accept graciously. This is part of this journey, this process is learning how to receive, how to accept. And when part of limiting beliefs is that imposter syndrome, right? It's like, I can't be successful when there are people around me struggling. This is dysregulated empathy. Get yourself into a position to help people. Don't get in the water beside them and drown with them, right? Go focus on building yourself a boat so that you can start paddling around and pulling people in who want to be rescued, right? Because not everybody does. Okay. A barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. Yes. This is the thing, right? There are many paths, there are many ways of getting to the core. So when you come up against something that is blocking you, confront it, recognize it. If it is a imposter syndrome, stare it in the face and say, never mind you, right? Okay, what's this one? Marriage. The marriage of two souls is the union of two divine opponents. Okay. So marriage was upon this king here, and it was face down. So this is something in the future. I don't know, marriage. When you've got someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, then things like marriage is like whatever, as long as I get to spend the rest of my life with you, right? Ooh, 1111 is important number for twin flames, symbolizing harmony and balance in soulmates. Okay, so if you're looking for confirmation of twin flamage, okay, twin flamage and swan union, they made for life, right? They made for life. Then that is there for you. Confirmation and deep. Look deep within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. What are you bringing to the table? Right? We can have the imposter syndrome that we are letting go of, right? I'm not good enough. Somebody else can do better, but you don't know. It's not about what you are physically bringing. It's what you are. It's not just what you are physically bringing. It is on all of the levels. And when two souls are meant to be together, any one aspect is not a deal breaker, is not a what am I trying to say? There are many levels. It's a multidimensional soul connection, okay? And so it's going to look different. It's going to feel different. You're going to know. You're going to know. It's not something that you necessarily wish for. I mean, you can wish for it. It's something that you're born with. You're either incarnated in this world with the soul plan to unite with your twin soul or not. And if you don't know who your twin soul is right now, then you might not be on a twin flame journey. Not to say that there's not soul tribes, soul connections, people who you are meant to, soul mates to get together with. But the twin flame journey is first and foremost about two souls separated, becoming whole, going through the process, releasing all expectation, prepared to live life solely, if they can't be with their twin, right? Because they kind of are on all the other dimensions, because there's a soul connection. You can feel them. There's a mirroring. There's confirmations. There's all kinds of things that you just can't not see. It is a deep knowing, okay? Not a hoping. It's a knowing. It's annoying. It's annoying. It can be annoying. It can be annoying. Because it's trusting in you, what you know, what you think you know, what you feel. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody. I think there's a time and a place. It's a journey. It's another aspect of the journey. I dabble. I feel like I do have one, but there's that you have to let it go as well. You have to release it. You can't hold too tightly to anything. Otherwise, you risk crushing it, right? You have to let it go. Some things are best let go and let the universe work it out in divine timing. This is that faith building, trust building, surrendering, co-creation with the universe. You trust that your divine soul plan for this life will be, and let Jesus take the wheel, right? That's it. That's what you learn through the twin flame journey, is you just let go and let God. Okay, I don't know what's happening right now. We got too many cards. Okay, too many cards. Oh, but look at this one, the blank card, the fill in your own destiny, the potential, the whiteboard, the blank slate, the whatever you want to be can be, okay? It's okay to hold the ideal of you and your ideal partnerships, right? Whether it's love, business, companionship, friendship, all of the ships, right? what was it? Friendship, partnership, business ships, pets, children, all of the ships. You can hold the ideals of these things, but allow the universe to fill in the blanks, right? Like I would just put a big heart with a rainbow, right? And maybe a gorgeous tree in the background and like a beautiful day and flowers and some light breeze and moss and a river. Okay, and then start building. And then you start building, but allow the details like to be seen, held, felt, to be in joy, to, those kinds of things, be really specific about. I keep showing you, but there's nothing there. But what can you see there? Okay. So we've got the undressing of a salad is the only one face up. We've got the singer of intuition, which was all up on the Empress here. That feels right. We've got the singer of connection. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And we got these two cards again. Himself and the friends. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so himself empowers all other fairy cards around. And the friends ones was about that recognition that now is the time to accept help, to accept partnership, to share the load, to collaborate, open to collaboration. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Okay. Let's see what. So I'm just gonna do a quick little yes, receive help and also offer friendship, support, and aid. There you go. Okay, and then himself, natural law, life force, magic, and shamanic power, protection, acceptance, preserver of natural world and its balances, erotic energy, passion, and potent creativity. Yes, we do have two aces of fire and earth. Okay, everything he touches becomes more of whatever it is. That's how he energizes the cards around him. Okay, and 31. The undressing of a salad. Balance. Avoiding extremes. Achieving the impossible. Being impossible. Things are in motion and the outcome is impossible to predict. A cool head is required to deal with this, as is a readiness to jump in whatever direction seems appropriate. Sudden changes of fortune may appear, good or bad, but they are in flux and can be rechanneled if necessary. Develop poise, stay calm. You can come out a winner here, but it is likely to take concentrated effort. Use your power with delicacy and discretion. Something about in the beginning with something relevant to your focus Confirmation. Yes. Confirming what is or what isn't, whatever you want confirmed will be, right? Okay. So seek confirmations of things working out in your favor. Okay, and then we've got 6 and a 7. So the singer of connection, spiritual connection, karma, balance, and empathy. Look at all the freaking balance in here. Okay, beautiful. Through the power of the singer, all connections are made, held, and released as appropriate. In a reading, the singer indicates the connection of things, especially reconnecting those that have been surrendered, sundered. What? That have been sundered. Sundered. I don't know what sundered means. It is unifying and reunifying. It tells us that we need to be aware of the connections between different aspects of the issue under discussion, as well as the connections between the people linked by it. We also may need to build more connections, a network of mutual support. The presence of the singer of connection in a reading indicates support and strength flowing through the connections between those involved. Ooh, jubada jubada joo. Okay, whatever that meant. And the singer of intuition, perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. In a reading, the presence of intuition indicates that information is available to us if we will just listen to our inner knowing. Something in the beginning about your knowingness, okay? Perhaps we have already heard it and still doubt our subtle senses. The singer says this is the time to really listen to our intuition. What are our feelings, hunches, and intuitions about this situation? It is desirable that we should seek solitude, meditate, and practice stillness and patience. This is a time for inward focus, a time to open the inner door to intuition. There is a lot of ins in this sentence because important answers are to be found within ourselves. The presence of this singer in a card spread radiates special illumination and insight on the cards around it. Not all meanings are meant to be clear at once. Some ideas take time. Some words are designed to lead us on inner journeys with truth hidden deep inside them. Ooh. Trust your inner knowing, regardless of what is happening on the outside. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like so. Like so. Okay. Some love messages? A wish coming true. Yeah. Confirmation. There you go. Set clear boundaries. Yes, we saw that card. And did we? Yes, the boundaries and towers. That's right, at the beginning. Internal, external, people, places, and things, right? Thoughts, behaviors, emotions, ways of thinking, ways of behaving, responding, reacting, all of the things. Create positive, helpful, firm, loving boundaries for yourself to achieve the things that you want to achieve, right? Also, when I put this, a wish coming true, down on your stepping stones, your pathway to you, I was also getting like a collection of wishes, like when you're throwing coins into a wishing well and you've had many wishes over the years, and you may have struggled with holding your faith because you're like, are any of my wishes gonna come true? Right? Yes. And they all might come true at once. Okay, shine bright like a diamond. You worked hard. You went through many, many, many years, a lifetime of enduring pressure and heat to transform into the gorgeous diamond that you are now. And so make sure you shine. It's just like the tending in your garden, right? You worked very hard to acquire all these beautiful blooms. Take the time to enjoy and revel in the fruits of your labor, right? Quiet the mind, okay? Confirmation. This is where you will receive your inspirations, your inner knowings, your confirmations, your intuitive nudges that help move, guide, support, and confirm whatever it is that you are looking for, right? Do your own research. If you want to know about a thing, go learn about it. Um, access many sources, but in the end, put it all on your heart space table. Look at it clearly and only retain what resonates true for you and leave the rest. And let them love you. Let them help you. Take the groceries out of the vehicle. Okay, help them, let them, and help them. You see someone else struggling and you've got an extra arm, offer yourself up, right? This is part of um, the friends card here. It is a balance. Sometimes we are in need of help, and sometimes others are in need of our help. And so be open to the needs of others, but also if someone is refusing to let go of the things under the surface of the water and, you know, they're drowning, you kind of have to let them. That's part of their journey, right? You can get down in there and try to help them, but they are held fast to whatever weights they're holding on to. They have to let them go. You know, you're pulling them. Well, it's not helping. You know, if anything, you're going to rip their arms out of their sockets, because part of their journey is the recognition that, oh, I can just let go, right? And nobody can force that upon a person. I feel like you've come long enough and far enough in your journey that you recognize that, right? That it's a solo go, and we can only cheer people on from the sidelines and show them that there are other ways, right? That you can just let go. What happens if I float off into the sky? Well, look at me. I let go and I'm hanging out on this dock having a pina colada, right? And they're like, "Ooh, oh yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I'm just gonna tread for a little while longer, and maybe I can get over there without having to let go of anything." Like, okay, you do what you gotta do. I'm putting on the barbecue, right? Okay, yes, we've got the Hermit. This is part of that solo journey, right? You have to figure all the things out for yourself. Nobody can tell you, nobody can guide you. Well, some people can guide you, but you have to be willing and open to receive the guidance. Otherwise, somebody can guide you all day and you're still going to get lost, right? But perhaps that's part of your journey. Okay, let's just take a couple cards like that and a couple charms. That sounded like too many, or just the right amount. Okay, this is where we're at today. Let's start over here with the Queen of Cups. Cycle, balance, yes. A time to flow, a time to go, a time to grow, a time to know, a time to whoa. Okay. We've got connecting to others, to source, to PowerPoints. Beautiful. We've got floating, okay. This ease and flow. We've got the bird here, the swallow coming in, or the sparrow. Sparrow or swallow? Sparrow. Jack Sparrow. Pirate. Ships. Birds. Land. Home. And love. Okay. And we've got joy. Okay, look at this. Joyful connections. The singer of connection. Your joy, your happiness, your peace, your ease, your flow. This is going to indicate for you what is meant, what feels good, right? Go by feel. We've got your angels here. They are celebrating you and your transformation, the work that you have done to heal. Okay, you are an angel here, an earth angel. There is your blank slate, your 0 point card, your potential. What will you fill it with? Okay, your patience. You're going to fill it with your patience and see what comes out for you. Okay, what else we got? Oh, we've got the owl on the move. Okay, your wisdom, your seeing in the dark spaces. Oh, and we've got this lock, which is interesting because yesterday's reading was Perth Row. And Perth Row has a key wrapped in its coils, the snake, right? And it's like this key that you acquire through your transformation process. And here is the lock. Okay, you possess the key. You've received, this is the goal. Okay, that's a clear communication, is to get into this space where you are shining, birthing, and receiving in gorgeous tandem. In gorgeous tandem. Oh, yeah, look over here. We've got the spider. This is your energetic webinance, your resonance. That's the one. Your webinance. Okay. And then we've got, yes, your angels are so proud of you as you are becoming one able to receive. They have recognized the work, seen how far you've come. They've seen all the way down your ancestral line. And you are doing things your ancestors have never done, been able to do. So they're all there just like high-fiving and cheersing and living there with you. Okay, so don't rush this period. You are living for ancestors. that never got to live this the way that you live. This is part of your wish. Something deep and gorgeous is happening behind the scenes. Trust it. Trust your transformation. Trust your growth. Trust the work that you have done. This is what it is, right? It's about developing the trust in self. You know how much work you've done, and the universal laws will reflect your internal. It's just the way it is. Let it catch up to you. Remember, the earth realm is slow, slow growth. But look, the abundance pineapple, the golden pineapple of abundance. Why is it abundant? Because each of those segments are delicious, right? You can share it. It's refreshing, it's golden, it's gorgeous, just like you. Okay. And then we've got, oh yes, well behaved women rarely make history. Okay. So, more balancing with your light and your shadow. Have fun with yourself, with your friends, with your life, with random strangers. Okay, and the final card is the Magician. Yeah, you're magical. You are capable of so much. Put down, let go of the imposter syndrome. Do not allow yourself to feel guilty. This is part of that old way of thinking and being and considering, where you had to struggle and work really, really hard for a little tiny bit of a crumb of acknowledgement, acceptance, or love in return. And so when love comes easy, when love comes balanced, when love comes reflected, reflecting back what you are giving, you might be like, that's too much, right? But it's actually equal. It's actually reciprocating. It's actually what you deserve, what has been owed to you, what has been held back from you this whole time. And so allow it, allow the universe to right itself through you, right? And receive. Okay? So don't push away things that are gorgeous. Claim it, own it, love it, take it, plant it, water it, and watch it bloom. Okay? Yes, you got this. Love and appreciate you, and hope to see you in another reading. Bye for now.